Howdy doodly, everybody. The boys are back in town. We are here once again with Trust the Podcast. We had a mini bit of a hiatus because I had to have my computer be in the shop for a week, but it's all good now. Cody has the Rona. He may be dying. We'll find out.
Hopefully soon. Fingers crossed.
But Cody, it's because you didn't get your 15 booster shots that the liberals told you to get.
I don't fucking...
Oh, God.
I don't fucking care. This is literally the fifth time I've had COVID. It hasn't killed me yet. It's probably not gonna.
I'm telling you, man. I read online that if you just drink a quarter cup of bleach, it'll do the job.
Take some
I wouldn't have COVID
ivermectin.
anymore, I'll do that. That's one way to do it.
I'm curious if it's gonna come back. Like, everyone's gonna be like forcing
Well, they tried to
masks
bring
and
it back
shit.
already, kind of a few months ago. Remember, the Democratic Party was all fired up about some new strain of COVID, and everybody collectively decided to not give a shit.
Yes.
We don't fucking care about it.
We're done with
I
that
have
shit.
it right now, I still don't
Yeah.
care about it.
That shit was years
Nobody's
ago.
gonna do that shit again. You know what I mean? No one's gonna be masking up and shit. Like,
Hell
that's not
no.
happening again.
No, it's not gonna happen. I'll
I
just be
see-
sick for a few days and then go back to work. I don't care.
People wearing masks today sometimes, and I'm just like, why?
People are going into the bank with masks on.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Tell
people
you
come
what.
with masks on too.
I tell you what, it's because they were able to do lockdowns and shit because football season already ended. Nobody, but as soon as football season started, they were like trying to float COVID shit. Everybody was like, "Fuck that! I'm going
Oh,
to
yeah.
go to an NFL
Yes, sir.
game."
We're going to the game, baby.
I'm not doing that whole lockdown shit, TV screen in the stadium kind of stuff. Nobody wanted to do that anymore.
No, that shit was garbage.
That is so
People wanna go
weird.
outside.
Like, you look, because they still had a football season, just nobody was allowed to be there. So you'd
Oh,
watch
that's
and
the
look clips,
2020 football
Shit was
season
weird.
the most
empty
tragic shit
stadiums,
of all time.
They're
fake
putting in
cardboard
fake
people
noise.
in the,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they're
In the
pumping in
stands.
cheering through the speakers for the players, and it was so bad.
Oh, it was so cringe.
Speaking of something like that, Oprah had a town hall with Kamala, and they had similar thing where it was like most of the most of the seats were real people, but then they had like one wall of just nothing but like Zoom call people
Huh.
that were. I was like, we're done
the
with
fuck?
COVID. You don't need to do Zoom calls anymore.
It's over.
Yeah.
No one cares anymore.
They're trying to force Zoom though, and like it's funny because everybody at my work is just wanting to go work from home,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like we all know no one's getting any work done from home.
Oh, hell
I'm
no.
sorry.
You should
Absolutely not.
honestly, you guys should like encourage them to do that, because when they get fired, that's like several people less on the food chain you have to fucking worry about.
That's true.
That's true. It's
Well,
true.
the bank won't let them go work from home because they know everyone's gonna do nothing.
Oh, yeah.
No, I mean,
So
Honestly, I would
again-
fucking hate working from home. I don't get much social interaction outside of
Yeah.
work, so I actually enjoy being at work and fucking around with my coworkers.
me too. Me too.
well, a lot more mistakes that you can't communicate as easily start happening when you start working from home, and then you get complacent in that, and then it's now overall the work production is kind of just half-ass
It's
if
true.
everybody's like that.
Yep. Well, and then there's no accountability if you're working from home.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm
Right.
half-assing it when I'm physically at work
Yes.
too, but I have to make it look like I'm whole-assing it. So I do end up working harder all the same.
Do the bare minimum, clock in right when I'm supposed to get there, clock out right when I'm supposed to leave.
Oh yeah, dude. That clock hits 5 o'clock. I'm fucking out of there.
Mm-hmm.
My coworkers are like, "Hey, can I ask you a question real quick?" I'm like, "It's 5
Tully
o'clock,
leaves
I'm
early
off."
all the time.
Boy, yeah, fucking 6 today. I don't want to hear nothing.
I know. That was surprising that you texted me on Teams that late, but there are some other days where you're like, all right, I'm peace now, and it's like 3:30.
Yeah, on Fridays I'm out, bro. Yeah,
That's fair, honestly.
dude, I'm getting overtime though. Your boy's staying late, dude.
Heck yeah, get
Boy
that
putting
money.
in that work, son.
I'm excited to start my new job.
You know,
Yeah, when's that? Is that this week or?
No, October 15th will be my first day.
Oh hell yeah.
it's pretty
It'll
awesome.
be good. Be making almost $30 an hour. It's gonna be hot.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Damn,
sir.
bro, this is making as much as I am.
Yes, sir.
God damn.
Yes,
How's,
sir. Dude, the government opens up opportunities.
Robert's like, I need to work for the government. I keep
Oh.
just hearing his voice.
That's a funny like side note. So this one guy, I don't really know his name, but he comes to the bank a few times, and I've like bullshitted with him. and he works at Qdoba, and he's gonna work at the new Chipotle as like a manager. And
yeah.
he said he could
Hell
make like
yeah.
22 to 26 or something like that.
Tragic.
And I was like, damn, that's pretty cool. And he just casually was like, it's probably more than you make here. And I was like, yeah, it's a good amount more.
Yo, Robert, you at Chipotle, son?
No, I don't
Hell
give a
no.
fuck about Chipotle except for you, Tyler.
I ain't going
Chipotle's
back
fucking
to food
good.
service,
Oh,
dog.
no, Chipotle
Dog.
sucks.
What if you're what? Fuck, huh?
Chipotle sucks, bro. We already have Qdoba. It's basically the same thing.
No, fuck, no, it's not.
It really
It's
is.
not even close.
Tyler,
It's
didn't
not.
you
If I want to
get
get my hand
Qdoba?
blasted by a burrito, I'm gonna go get a fucking Doritos nacho burrito from Taco Bell. I don't
God
give a shit
damn, bro,
about
you are
actual
missing out.
Didn't you
fucking
get
fast food Mexican food? No.
Qdoba the other day, Tyler, and tell me it actually smacked?
Oh, dude, no, it actually smacks, but Chipotle smacks harder, dude. Chipotle does things to me that I can't even talk about.
Paying
man.
$18
That-
fucking dollars for a burrito, bro. I
No,
live a
it's
block away
fucking-
from Taco Del Sol. I'm gonna go there if I want a fat
fucking
burrito.
$10 a burrito, dog. All right, that burrito will make, dude. It'll make you remember things you never even knew you knew, and you're just
Yeah,
like,
man.
oh fuck,
It's gonna
this
make
thing's
me
changing
remember
my
that I'm
world.
gonna have to spend 45 minutes in the bathroom later. Is what it's gonna do.
No,
Well,
no,
doesn't
that's
Taco Bell do that
Bell.
anyway?
Yeah.
No, actually,
No.
Taco Bell's never affected me because my bloodline isn't weak.
What?
Taco Bell affects me every time, but it's personal torture because I'm buying like 24 crunchy tacos.
Oh, it's,
Oh
it's
my
so worth
God.
it too, though. Like, you know it's gonna fuck your shit up, but it's so good.
It's so
Yeah.
bad, dude.
You hear
It's
your
so
stomach
bad.
growling and shit, and you're like, one more.
Dude,
Just
you're
one
like,
more.
I could do it. I could do another crunch wrap.
And
honestly.
Andy loads him up with the Diablo sauce. He's like, I'm gonna die later, but it'll be worth it.
There's post nut clarity and then there's post Taco Bell clarity.
Yeah,
On the
yeah.
shitter after Taco Bell clarity is a whole different level of existence.
Yeah.
It's a literal epiphany that you have after you do that every single time. You're
Yeah,
like,
you're fucking fighting for your
"Never
life. on
again."
the
Your
toilet.
toilet
Never again.
is full. Your butt hurts. Your abs hurt. You're sweating. You're like,
Yeah, your
God.
sweating
rocking
face is
back.
red, dude. You're all fucked up.
I start rocking back and forth, to try to like, you know.
Yeah,
get it
you're
out.
like,
Oh
yeah,
my
your
God.
eyes are watering.
It's so
And then you have to go back to
Leg
work, and you're
tennis.
like, oh god.
Right? You're not even on break at work, and this is all happening.
You're in the bathroom for 15 minutes. You come back looking like a train wreck. You're like, bro, what
happened?
the fuck happened
know,
there?
You know that leg is in like a constant seizure. It's just in that constant tapping motion while
Yep.
you're shitting, dude.
Your boss is
I've
like, what
had-
happened? You're like, bro, I put on a performance that the Navy SEAls would be proud of.
I fought for my country. I deserve a Purple Heart.
Oh shit.
This goes, so how was your lunch?
A PP5 burrito goes a long ways.
Dude, I did that one
Oh,
time.
yeah.
I got a couple of steak grilled cheese burritos and a Doritos Locos taco from Taco Bell for lunch and a Baja Blast to wash it down. Came back to work, spent 12 minutes in the bathroom. Came back, and my boss
Goddamn.
like, "What'd you have for lunch?" I was like, "I feel like you already know
Yeah.
the answer to that question."
Mhm, mhm. You know what it is,
Oh,
boy.
man. Oh man. Oh, at least you get paid to take this shit though.
It's true.
That's
when
true.
you
that's
when
true.
you're on the toilet, and you're
Always
shitting,
poop on
your
company
fuck-
time, bro.
Exactly, and your fucking legs are numb, and you're like, "How long have I been in?" here?" You're like, "20 minutes. I've been shitting for 20 minutes."
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's fucking $15. I just got paid.
Mhm.
Fucking awesome.
Yes, sir.
sir.
Cashing out. Speaking of cashing out, apparently there is a bounty on Trump, and some guy tried to claim it again. Trump was at the golf course, and this guy posted up at a fence with like an AK or something and took shots at him.
Posted up at this fence 24 hours before Trump was going to
No,
be there.
12
Also,
12
well,
hours.
yeah, sorry, 12 hours.
Yeah, I like
That's
how we were
commitment,
talking
bro.
about shifts and overtime just a couple seconds ago. This man put in 12 hours. All right, what are you
Mhm.
doing, Tyler? Huh?
Hey,
How did
Hey, maybe I need to go to fucking golf course in Florida now, dude. Fuck. 150 large? 150 large?
how did he even know? Like,
hang
did
on
he?
now, Tyler. This is going to go on YouTube.
Where does
Can't
someone
keep
find
talking
this
about that
bounty?
shit.
Okay, this is a real like question here. Where the fuck does he know where this bounty is?
Well, all right, hold on. So like the dude Ryan Ruth is the one who set up this bounty, and this bounty was set up for the purpose of after he dies for someone else to do the job.
Oh, like he knew he wasn't going to be able to get the kill.
Well,
Oh,
I think he trusted that he was, but he made like a backup. This dude
Oh,
was
okay,
kinda,
okay.
he definitely went methodical with shit. I mean, he had when he got caught, his like car had like 12 gloves, 6 cell phones, like multiple jugs of water, a passport to Mexico, all these things. Like he planned on getting away, but he also was like, if I don't get away,
yeah, but also didn't he fucking fall down and the cops got him or some shit like that?
I haven't. It looked like they probably pointed 150,000 guns at him.
Yes. I mean, I'd assume
all at
so.
once. And he got out, and this is the weird thing. Like, he knew exactly what to do. Like, he purposely lifted up his shirt to show his waist,
Hmm.
to show he doesn't have anything, with one hand up and one hand grabbing his shirt and pulling it all the way up. And then the officer that like right when basically the video starts of the body cam, you see the officers like grab this dude in like a weird arm lock and kind of drag him away. It looks like by the shirt too. I mean,
they weren't going to be jealous. Man tried to kill a former president.
No, yeah. We're not going to be all polite and civil.
it's weird though because there's photos of him like right before the the cruiser door closes, and he has a smile. And then if you look at his mugshot, he kind of is smirking there too, and it's like.
Hmm.
Dude, just call your friends in the FBI or the CIA.
Yeah.
Tell them to get you out
Honestly.
already. We already know the deal.
We know
Bro, it's
somebody
so-
told you to do it.
Fucking funny. Every time something like this happens, the FBI comes out with a statement. They're like, he was on our radar.
Right.
It's like, well,
We
yeah,
knew
you
he
guys
was gonna
set him
do
up.
something like
You gave him the gun.
We just so happen to realize after doing a search warrant of the Ruth residences across the nation that his son just so happened to have CP too. And it's like, no, you guys knew he had CP.
Yikes.
Yeah, so that is a new detail that came out. The son of this guy turned out that he had child porn. Apparently, lots of it, tons of it.
I hate to see
Yeah.
it.
You know, one funny thing I kind of think about is like, you know, when Ryan Ruth is setting up those plate armors on that fence, I wonder if it crossed his mind. He's like, all right, now these are level 2 plates. Hopefully I don't get shot by anything.
Hopefully, they don't pull out 50
Aren't
cals.
his ceramic plates actually just fucking ceramic floor tiles also?
Dude,
I
don't
thought I
fucking-
saw
it
that
lo-
somewhere.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you see some Indian across the fucking world doing that shit.
Yikes.
But so my question is, he was there 12 hours before, right? So that's a lot of dedication. But how did he know? Like, did he call the place on one of his burner phones and do a really good Trump impression and be like, yes, hello, this is Donald Trump. I have a tea time today. I forgot what time it is. Can you please remind me? And they're like, yeah, sure, Mr. Trump, your tea time's at 2 p.m. or some shit. And he's like, great, thank you. It'll be the best tea time ever. I'm going to set the highest score. No one else can ever get as under par as I can. Thank you.
Grab her by the pussy.
And then he just was like, cool, I'm going to show up at 2 in the morning and just chill. The sheer commitment of this man to like hide by, I don't know what hole it was, but let's just say like the 4th hole in the bushes, watch stuff on his phone for like 12 hours and take a nap, something. I don't know.
Watching CP on the phone.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
He's fucking watching child porn his kid was sending him.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't
It's like,
be
here,
surprised.
Dad, check this out.
Not now. I'm waiting for someone.
Oh my god. No. He was just there for a cupcake, guys. He wasn't there to kill the president. or
Yeah.
anything.
God.
What if
Goddamn, dude.
it
Got mad when the
was
staff denied him the cupcake and started over. He didn't even know Trump was there, to be honest.
Mhm. What if it was pictures of lolly anime girls and he was like, she may look like she's 12, but she's really a 3,000-year-old vampire.
Oh,
All right.
God, Rob. Oh god. This dude sounded like P. Diddy now, dude.
I was gonna say, speaking of child pornography, that leads us right into our next topic.
That was a good
P. Diddy has changed his name to P. Diddler.
shit.
And honestly, with a name like Diddy, it was there for everybody to see.
Yeah.
Did he
How
do
did we
it?
not? How did we not?
I don't know.
Did he do what did he got a diddy diddly do?
Yes, sir.
Diddly did the diddling.
Oh fuck, he sure did.
He did a little more than just diddling, I think.
So, fun fact about Diddy: he is now placed on suicide watch.
And he's in one of New York's scariest prisons.
Mm.
Is he actually in
Is he
prison or is he
in-
in jail right now? I thought he was still waiting trial.
I thought he got sent straight to a state penitentiary
Oh shit.
because
That's
they're pretty confident
crazy.
the allegations, quote unquote, are like
Moved
accurate.
to the same section.
God damn.
Sean Diddy Combs has moved to the same section of New York City jail housing as Sam Bankman-Friedman went.
Oh my god. Damn. So it's probably Kush.
Oh my god. I just Googled Diddy, and this is the first thing I found. So the Rolling Stone posted today, Sean Combs and employee bound and raped woman sold assault film as pornography based off of a lawsuit. Like that's what the charges are.
What the fuck?
The 11th person to accuse Diddy of sexual assault, claiming she got raped in his recording studio in 2001.
Damn. Yeah, that's a
didn't they
long time
also-
ago.
Didn't they also
That's
find like
insane.
2,000 bottles, like 2,000 2-gallon bottles of lube in his house?
What the fuck?
Baby oil, to be exact.
Yeah, baby oil. Excuse me.
I've been
Baby oil.
seeing
What? You
memes
got
about it.
baby-
Yeah,
What?
like not even the non-scented baby oil. We're talking about like that 1990s baby oil smell, like baby oil smell.
Yeah,
Why's he got
no, like
fucking
straight just
baby
Johnson
oil?
and Johnson baby oil.
Yeah,
Why,
just
why does he got baby oil? What the fuck?
Yeah. Also,
bro.
okay, here we go. Here's a.
Can you
Here's a-
imagine like knowing that Diddy just got done doing a Diddy because like the aura,
Smells
the,
like
the
fucking baby oil.
smell of baby oil is
Oh,
permeating
God,
off of
dude.
him. That has to be the worst fucking thing right there.
Yeah, that's horrifying. I did see a thing. Denzel Washington came out and made a statement, and he said if he knew P Diddy was coming to a party, he'd leave half an hour before Diddy got there.
right.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Anyways, here you go. So also recovered were more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant.
What the fuck? Why has he got
Damn.
baby oil though? What the
Each
fuck?
at least.
You
Oh
rubbing
my
that shit
God.
on those fucking women? What the
Yeah. And the lubricant bottles were 2-gallon bottles.
2 gallons?
Yeah.
God.
2 gallons?
The baby oil was a regular 14-ounce bottle.
The fuck? Yo, this guy's weird. This guy's weird.
Yeah, I mean,
Approximately 110 gallons of baby oil.
really, the thing that was crazy
my
too,
God.
that, like he was
Ridiculous.
able to like the video of him beating the crap out of that cat, his girlfriend Cassie at the time, like the video of it in the hotel.
Yeah.
That was back in like May when that came out, and he was able to walk for like months still. And that video wasn't too long ago to think like it's not 2001, it's 2016. I'm like, there's clear evidence that he beat the living
Mhm.
crap out of her and then dragged her back to the room in the hotel.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yikes.
He was.
All I gotta say.
I-
sorry.
Who do you think is not necessarily? I don't want to say behind all of this, but who do you think is having the biggest laugh? Because I personally think it's 50 Cent. The way he was like been talking about it, it feels like he's known this the whole time and has stayed as far away from Diddy as possible,
That's
waiting
50
for.
Cent said.
Oh, he goes off on this, but he's pretty good at memeing on it.
I just imagine they're in the elevator in the hotel, and he had just paid for dinner and everything, and he's like, "All right, girl, you know we gonna fuck," and she's like,
girl.
and she's like, "No, I'm kind of tired," and he's like, "Fuck you, me and you're tired."
He's like, he's just rubbing fucking oil on her. And he's like, throwing lube on his dick.
There's a picture of Diddy riding a mountain bike that he posted on
Oh, no.
Instagram, and 50 Cent commented saying, "You know there ain't no seat on that bike." Right?
Oh,
Damn.
Oh, he's really the
Oh.
worst.
Oh.
Fucking, You don't want to have him as
Oh.
drop, man. That's the worst
Oh.
person to be roasting by.
This man been giving
So
it
criminal.
and taking it.
Oh.
Uh.
Shit.
But apparently he diddled a bunch of like child stars. Justin Bieber was one of them.
Yeah,
Is
a
Justin
lot of young
Bieber
actors.
saying that
Apparently
too?
a lot of like young Disney Channel actresses.
Shit. I always wonder why they all come out at the exact same time. Like, is it something like I don't know. Do you guys
He
always
probably
wonder
had
that too?
blackmail on him or some shit.
Yes, I think so. Or it's, they're all just afraid because they think nobody would believe him or he would do something, like
Sure.
like if I did something and then Tyler was like, "Yo, Robert raped me," and everybody like picked up on it, and I'd also raped Cody at some point, he'd be like, "Yeah, he raped me too," because he saw like Tyler came out and did it and was like, "Cool, I can come out and feel safe and whatever."
Yeah.
The way I
Yeah.
kind of look at it
Herd
is
mentality type of thing.
it's kind of like
Sure.
this. You had the mafia, right? And this is back in the day, like the 70s, the 80s. That was the mafia, and then you had like gangs start taking over as kind of the replacement of mafias,
Mhm.
like a weird replacement, minor, not necessarily the same, but you can see the correlation between the
I mean,
two.
it's a downgrade
So
for sure.
we're talking about street hierarchy, and gangs is one of the tops of street hierarchy, and to be extorted on that kind of level, especially when your whole persona is drugs, money, women, and
Yes.
then you have somebody that's able to extort you because they were able to get you in the Diddy mansion, like
Yep.
that's what it's all about. That's the power that Diddy had right there.
It's a Cosby
And
Suite
I-
2.0, baby.
The biggest thing about it too is
Want a
that
pudding pop? Diddy's like, you want some lube?
those videos, I have a high suspicion that those videos aren't able to be in the possession, even if they were, it would be bad, but we are not able to get the possession of those videos and those documents because he probably shipped them off out of states. They're probably not in any kind of American territory, so it's harder to get that information from countries that aren't willing to give that up.
Hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, because wasn't it
Chris
like
Roos
when
probably
this
has some.
stuff first came out,
Yes,
he like
yeah, you're
fled
right.
somewhere?
No, he didn't flee. A plane with nobody on it was how it was described. Landed in
What?
American territory.
A plane with
Well,
nobody on it.
A plane with nobody on it left his, I think it was the Florida home, and I'm sorry, the LA home. I can't remember. He has two homes, Florida and LA, but one of them like flew with nobody on it except the pilot,
Hmm.
and it landed in an American, I think an American territory island.
A little weird.
And I'm like, well, you can easily word it like, oh, Diddy didn't run away. He wasn't on the plane. And it's like, yeah, but what was on that plane?
I don't know, man. This shit's fucking weird.
It
It is
could have
fucking
been
weird.
getting rid of CP, could have been, getting rid of any evidence or sending people somewhere so they couldn't do something,
Also, so he got famous for like being a producer, right? If I'm remembering correctly.
It landed in Antigua. Where's Antigua at?
Yeah, I don't know if
No
he.
idea.
That's
Down
not.
in the Caribbean, right?
That's not an American.
I got no idea, dog.
Yeah, that's down in
Yeah,
the
it's,
Caribbean.
down in
It's
the
not an
Caribbean.
It's not an American country. That's where his plane landed. Presumably, he probably has an Epstein Island, some kind of safe
Yeah.
Epstein cellar, maybe, or whatever that would be. But
Yeah, that
God
Diddy
damn,
Island.
this Antigua looks insanely cool. Actually, now that it looks
it's a
like
big
where you would
vacation
have
destination.
a Jeffrey Epstein Island. Honestly,
Yes, sir.
how far?
Quite a cool place to visit, though.
away
It's pretty.
Oh
is
god, oh god, oh god, Cody,
Antigua
watch me see.
from
Hey,
Oh.
listen,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
too
that does
old
look pretty
for any of
cool.
those people. Don't worry about it.
Yo,
Yo, dude, what the
You think
heck?
I have enough money to be abducting kids? Fucking.
that's true. That's true. You just do what Obama does. Order pizza and shit through the Pizzagate. Whatever.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
I love
Uh,
I love a 14-year-old
Order pizza.
pepperoni pizza, please.
Extra sausage.
Oh my god.
All right.
So, in other news, sort of related to politics, kind of angle off the Trump from earlier, and like important notable people. Now, she was not there, and nobody really got hurt. I mean, yeah, not like important to us, but like important as in she's technically currently the acting president, I guess.
Yeah.
But a Kamala Harris campaign office in Arizona was damaged and vandalized allegedly with gunfire. Tempe, Arizona. They're investigating the incident as a property crime. Let's see. Well, police are investigating gunfire damage. So somebody just ran through and did a drive-by on this building, but
I
they
kind of feel like Trump got shot at. And they're like, guys, we probably should make ourselves like we're having like issues too. I swear to
we're
God,
gonna
this is what
shoot
this
into a
sounds like.
campaign office in a state in which he doesn't reside in
well,
at all.
funnily enough, in this article, it said it happened. She's supposed to go there in like a few days to campaign. But I think you guys might be right. They had to have someone because they may have
Yeah.
staged the Trump thing. So they're like, oh heck, we
That's
gotta
how I
have
feel, bro.
someone do it on our side so it looks even, it looks fair.
Yeah,
Like
that's
honestly,
exactly what I'm
I'm not
thinking.
advocating for anybody to be shot at to prove.
Oh,
point,
hell
though.
no.
Like that, I'm not saying that, but it does look hella suspicious when it's like a campaign office that's not necessarily like doesn't have her housed in it. She doesn't live in Arizona. She doesn't have a residence in Arizona, and she's coming here in a couple of days. I'm like,
Who gives a fuck about this office?
I can already see her in the speech, like the rally in Arizona a couple days, and her saying like, "I know this state has recently seen an uptick in gun violence."
Oh.
And
Oh.
you can see her like pulling that kind of shit.
The week before, the same office windows apparently got shot with like a BB gun.
Yeah.
But this
That's
time
like
it was
I
real.
shot.
They came back, they got a real gun, they rolled through.
Oh.
They probably just went to some Venezuelan fucking illegal immigrant and just bought one of our guns off them.
Yeah, some guy in a
like to go
van
in
in the
our-
back alley.
They like to go in our own gun stores and rob them.
Oh man.
That would
What is
actually be hilarious if it is a Venezuelan gang shooting at Kamala's campaign.
Well, they probably were eating a fucking dog or some shit, and they're like, "Hey, let's go in that office building."
I think
Or no, was that Haitian? Or, I don't know what Trump saying.
It's the
Haitian?
Haitians.
I
The
was gonna say, I
Haitians,
think
yeah.
it's really weird. I don't know if you guys ever been to Tempe. It's the one place in Arizona. It's really the farthest west I've ever been. But it is like super liberal college town. Like
Yeah, because it's where
Is
Arizona
that where the
State is.
university? Oh, it was Arizona State.
it's right outside of Phoenix. I mean, it's like it's a really cool like I don't know how many miles exactly. Maybe like 10 15 miles outside of Phoenix. And there's a super cool train system that goes. So I mean, it's like going to have the most amount of liberal people. And it's like how the fuck did who the fuck is gonna like go shoot up
I know, let me
It's
shoot the
such a
campaign
fucking-
office. Like they'll
It
think she's
doesn't
there or
make sense.
something.
Uh,
Apparently,
it's so stupid.
back in August, the Harris campaign had an event there with the Representative Maxwell Frost from Florida, who talked about gun control, and they're like, we still have to work at ending gun violence and stuff.
Did you guys ever see her interview with Oprah when she was saying what Oprah was like, so you said you owned a gun, and somehow it came out of Kamala's mouth saying like, oh no, yeah, if you come into my house, I'ma shoot you. It's like,
What
Oh my
the-
God.
you ain't gonna
Oh.
shoot shit. Your Secret Service is gonna shoot
Yes.
things before you ever fucking even load the gun.
Now, I
Mhm.
haven't researched this, but so you know,
Uh-oh.
in the recent debate where Trump accused Kamala of being like pro, gun control, and she responded with, "I own a gun." I didn't research this, but I saw that her campaign manager came out and said that she doesn't actually own a gun.
Oh my God.
my god.
So
I
do your
saw
own research on
somebody-
that, folks, because I didn't. But
I saw somebody who kind of broke it down that it probably is whatever the standard issue, like if she was the standard issue for the police departments in San Francisco is probably the same gun she would have, or a similar one.
oh, so it was a service weapon, and she doesn't actually own it.
I
Most
doubt
Most
it.
likely, yeah.
She's just speaking out of her
Bro,
ass,
this bitch probably is talking about a flintlock pistol.
Yeah, honestly.
Fucking
Bro,
hundreds.
she talked about
She's
a
got a
fucking
musket.
water gun, dude.
Bitch sucked
Yeah,
off
bro. I
Benjamin
own a
Franklin
gun.
for his
I'm
gun.
gonna shoot you with my Red Ryder BB gun.
I own a gun.
Yeah, she owns it. It's a fucking paintball gun.
She just whips out the airsoft
Water gun. Holy shit, dude.
Whips out the replica M16 airsoft gun.
Dude, the fact that this
Honestly,
chick was
orange
actually
tip and
leaving
everything.
a hole-
Honestly, even if she owned an air gun, I would respect her more than just outright lying about actually owning
Yeah,
a
honestly.
gun.
True,
if she
actually.
was like, I own like, you know, a .17 whatever they are air rifle, that's my home defense, I would be like, that's really shitty poor home defense.
But it's something.
At least
I
it's
mean,
something.
like a cavalry sword from like 1800 fucking captains on horses probably could do better than that air rifle.
Yeah, get a cannon.
But- yeah, I know, right?
Hey, you know what you don't got, baby? A Beretta with a 17-round mag.
Oh, you never say at that point.
Robert Raxon. Oh my god.
She doesn't have 2 assassination attempts on her.
Yeah, that's also true.
This man's gonna fucking win, dude.
I think Trump needs a high point, dude. That's all.
Robert. If Kamala does own a gun, it's definitely a high point.
Oh my god.
Well, hey, you know what? Because here's the thing. If Trump got a high point, he'd be like, I only need 1 bullet. I don't miss. I never miss. I'm the best shot. All right? And then he loads it. There's a 50-50 chance.
All right.
If he hits the
I
headshot,
make a high point work. Okay.
it's done. If the gun blows up in his hand, he either dies or he survives on the spot, and then he does the fist in the air thing, and then his votes go up even more.
Can
You
you,
know what?
imagine
True.
if Trump if Trump was at like a rally and like he starts getting on talking about guns somehow and he just says, "You know what? We're gonna make High Point great again."
Let me tell you,
Oh,
folks,
man.
let me tell
Dude,
you.
their stock
okay,
would
the
go up
American people,
immediately.
They need an affordable,
Not gonna-
reliable option. We're gonna make High Point
We're
great
gonna-
again.
Yeah,
It's
sorry.
gonna be the
Make
best
High
gun
Point in
manufacturer.
America.
We're going to keep it cheap, but we're going to make it better.
I'm gonna put DT on the front. You're gonna see my name on it. You're gonna know that I did that. I made the gun great again.
They're gonna
Yeah.
name their new gun the Donald Trump special. I'm telling you what.
I hand inspected and
Yeah.
tested every one.
It's a great
I
gun.
personally fire every High Point that comes off the line.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
I made a gold-plated High Point. I wanted gold. They said okay. It cost $2 billion. I had it.
It cost half my net worth. I won't lie.
I took out another small loan of $1 billion.
I called up my buddy Marco Rubio. I said, Marco, listen to me, Marco. I need you to loan me $1 billion, Marco.
That was so good.
That pause, bro.
That was a great pause. Oh my god. Bro, that was like Shane Gillis level impression. Jesus.
You know how
Dude,
guns
I've been working on my
Margo.
on my Trump impression. My girlfriend thinks it's funny.
Margo.
So.
When you shoot my gun, it only shoots at Hillary, not at anybody else.
My
He
God,
does
all right.
now.
My high point. Okay, the bullets are aimed directly at Hillary Clinton.
Just
Even
like
if she's
how
not there,
Chaz-
they'll find her.
I can shoot it in any direction. Okay, the bullets around right for Hillary every time. This is what America needs right now. Okay?
When I was president, guns had 17-round magazines. Now they only have 10. We need 17 rounds back.
In Kamala
right.
Harris's America, okay, every gun is only going to be able to fire 1 bullet.
In Biden's America, High Points had 8-round mags. We'll make it
Donald Trump
16.
he would say some shit like, I drink more diet or I drink more Coca-Cola than there are bullets to fit in magazines now in a day.
Yeah.
He'd probably say like, I can drink 8 Coca-Colas and only fit 7 bullets in my gun. What is wrong with America? And it's just
Listen,
like,
alrighty, night
what?
golf. I drink more Diet Cokes. Okay, then you can fit bullets in a high point. Okay, and that's just disgraceful. Frank.
And we're only talking about the black ones. We're not even talking about the white ones.
Oh my god.
The white ones you can fit less. You can't even fit 7 bullets in the white ones.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Which, funnily enough,
We don't know what.
apparently my high point says Mansfield, Ohio on it.
Damn.
Only it's
That
in
explains
Springfield.
why it fucking sucks. It came out of Ohio.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I
sir.
never seen anything good come out of Ohio.
Haitian
That is right,
making your
viewers.
high point.
I have
I
two
was gonna
guns.
say they got fucking Haitian immigrants building the
They
high
had an
point.
Asian immigrant. Oh, that shit can fucking rack, Robert. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ, I'm gonna die.
Nope, if you take the mag out, it racks, but for some reason it doesn't
Jesus
with the
Christ,
mag.
Oh my god, dude, that thing is such a piece of shit.
Just always
Bro.
have one in the chamber.
Dude, you know some Haitian 5-year-old forgot to put a screw in that shit.
Oh, 100%. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
it's like I have two guns. I
He
may
was
or may
too busy
not
eyeing
trust
up the
firing
factory
the other
lost his
one.
cat.
It's like, damn, that shit look delicious.
He's like, damn, I'd love to eat that.
So the meme of that, for any people who have not known or heard, is that apparently Trump said that in Ohio and stuff, the Haitian immigrants are eating people's cats and dogs. And at the debate, he was literally like, I've seen videos, I've seen a meme about it. It has to be real. They wouldn't put stuff on the internet. That's not true.
Now, that was a bit of a mistake, bringing up the internet. That was, he should not have said that.
It was a mistake, but there is a body cam.
I was going to say, there are videos of
There-
these, like, stealing
I've seen
people's animals.
Well, it's not even just that. Like, the body cam was of this officer. He gets out of his car. There's just this woman, like, half kneeling in the road, like, squat kneeling. And the dude's like, "Are you eating that cat?" What? He's like, "Why are you eating that cat?
What are you doing?
What are you?" No, it sounds like a mom that's very, very sad at her young son.
you a mom that like just got rid of the last like pile of bugs that her 2-year-old brought into the house, and then
And he
came
brought
back with
more.
a snail?
Yeah, yep.
Why would you eat that cat? Why?
It's so fucking.
We
funny.
talked about this. You know better.
I mean, it's not funny. People's pets are dying, but
The cop's just like, I'm not mad. I'm
I'm
just
pretty sure there's
disappointed.
also a
I'm
video-
disappointed.
I
Oh my
think
God.
I mean, to be fair, it's happening, but like a better point to say would be like Springfield, Ohio, a place where there's only 40,000 people who live there, and now there's 60,000 people who live there because they brought over
Yes.
20,000 migrants to one fucking small
Somehow, randomly, why
town.
would the entire
Right,
country
bro.
of Haiti be like, let's go to Ohio?
They didn't choose that. They
Because
got bust
Haiti's-
there.
Haiti is going through its own fucking problems right now. They have.
Oh,
a
I know with all
president
like the
called-
gangs and
Yeah,
stuff.
they can't eat and shit.
I was gonna say their
the-
leader right now is a cannibal gang lord.
He's called barbecue. That's
Oh my God.
That should tell you
Barbacoa?
everything you
No,
need
it
to know
really-
about
really is.
what's going on in Haiti.
Motherfucker sounds like a motherfucker sounds like a Far Cry enemy.
He's
He
fucking
looks
barbecuing
like-
his fucking.
Dude,
He
check it. The
looks
next
like-
Far Cry game's gonna be in Haiti.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's be some
Far
guy
Cry
eating his
6
own civilians,
or
bro.
7.
He literally said like, if you're not Haitian, get the fuck out. Like I don't. And he's talking
Which, I
about
mean-
like the whole world because Kenya wants to go in there and be like, we want to go in there and help police going on in what it's going on in Haiti. And Haiti's like, well, really, that dude was like, go fuck yourself. If I find you, you're dead.
Bro, you know
Jesus.
shit's fucked in your country when Kenya thinks they can help.
Mhm.
I know, right?
Oh,
That's
bad.
rough, man.
It is
That's a
kinda
bad
weird.
time. Kenya's like, wow, shit is so
I-
much more fucked over there than it is here. Can we do anything to help?
I think actually when it listen geopolitically, like yes, you think what the fuck is Kenya going to do for Haiti? But if
Mhm.
you think about Kenya compared to all these other African countries, not necessarily the very north ones because those are very rich countries in Africa,
Yeah,
but Kenya is probably like in the
Oh,
top
Kenya's-
3 richest
Easily doing
country.
the best out of the South African countries. I think second only to like Morocco and Egypt.
No, those are North countries.
Yeah,
though.
no, that's what I
I'm
mean.
saying.
Like in the whole continent, though, I think Kenya's doing better than everyone other than those places.
Yeah, so
Morocco,
like
Egypt, and Tunisia.
I can see Kenya saying, I want to, wave my dick around like the Black World Police. I can see them wanting to try to do some shit like
Yeah, that's
that.
fair, I suppose.
Being, you know what I'm saying? They're looking at America like you're the white world police, we're
Mhm.
the Black World Police.
Yeah, exactly.
Team Kenya World Police.
Yeah.
I watched that movie.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
They're riding in
I
on those
watched that movie.
skinny ass
Can
cows.
you imagine how bad that CGI would be? It would be so good though. I feel like
Oh,
that'd be a
it'd be
great
so good.
movie. Oh, dude. We
All
should
right,
go over
somebody
there
in
and
Hollywood,
colonize them.
fucking get on it. Christopher Nolan.
That'd be pretty wild.
Uh,
I could not imagine that.
Jesus Christ.
All right, last topic.
Fuba.
Yeah!
Oh,
Oh
baby.
my god, I thought I was the wrong one again. God dang it.
Bro.
Wait, hold on.
Alright.
You gotta
Okay,
play.
I
Stop, I said, thank fucking
You gotta
Christ,
play-
Baltimore.
There it
Oh,
is.
shit.
God, dude, that song is so hype.
I know, right?
Honestly,
Oh, thank fucking Christ the Ravens finally got a win. And it was over the Cowboys in Dallas, which makes me
it was
happy.
beautiful. Beautiful.
Fuck the Cowboys.
I like the Cowboys, even. It
The
was
refs
awesome.
did their best, as they do every week when it's Baltimore. Did their absolute best to fuck us over, but they couldn't quite pull it off this time.
Dude, the refs have been horrible this season. Like, I think they've been
season,
worse than I've ever seen in my entire life.
They-
They were terrible every year, but they've been way worse this year so far.
I saw the video. The refs are helping the Chiefs again. They want the
Yep,
three. They want the
hard.
three-peat because
Hard. Every
in
game. Every game.
in the Falcons game, guy was in the end zone. Now, I think the reason the ref
God,
didn't
that
do
was
it,
an egregious no call. That was horrible.
That
I-
was horrible.
I saw a thing where they're like, somebody said one of the refs was like, it's just in the moment and it's up to that ref. And
no,
I-
but he hit that guy like fucking 3 seconds before the ball got.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Turn to the quarterback.
He hits him early, didn't even look for the ball, didn't even look at the quarterback, is like
It was
bear
horrific.
hugging the dude. Now, could the guy still have caught the ball?
No.
Theoretically, yes. But
I mean, he almost did anyways. Actually, it was
Yeah,
pretty impressive.
so
Kyle Pitts is a
my-
really good tight end.
my thing is maybe that's why he didn't call it.
No,
He should have called it. I'm
no,
not.
even if the ball is catchable, you got to call it.
I'm not on the ref side. I'm just
Yeah. No. Like,
being
that ball's
devil's
catchable,
advocate.
but he can't catch it because the guy's interfering.
because the
with
guy's laying him out. Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
fucking
So, and technically, even if the Falcons got the penalty, it would have been 1st and goal on the 1, get a touchdown. The Chiefs still could have won, because they had like 3 minutes or something, and it's
Yeah, but
Patrick Mahomes and them.
Here's the fucking thing, bro. The Chiefs are already good enough. They don't need help from the refs to win games.
I know
No, and
it's
They're
stupid.
good
The
enough
NFL
to
shouldn't
do it
want that
themselves.
either.
They shouldn't be
Well, they
getting.
should have lost against the Bengals.
their
and they probably
dick
should've lost against the
stroked.
Falcons.
They should have lost to the Ravens too.
Yes,
We got hit with so many bullshit. Also, I rewatched some of that Ravens Chiefs game to open the season, and the Chiefs were offsides on damn near every single play that the Ravens ran.
but it didn't get called on them. But the Ravens got called illegal
No, the Ravens
formation.
got like fucking 8 illegal formation penalties in a row. What the fuck was that about?
I swear to God, if you watch the offensive lineman for the Chiefs, they hold on every single.
They hold
play.
on every play, and they false start on every
It's
play. Their
never
right
called.
tackle specifically. I was
Oh,
watching
yeah.
the Falcons game.
Yeah.
Their right tackle false starts on every single play,
Hmm.
And they just let it happen.
and they just and they're never
Yep.
going to call it because it's the Chiefs.
Yep,
It's tragic.
It's horrific.
It really
It's
is.
so much worse than it ever was with Tom Brady and the
they're the
Patriots.
new Patriots. The
Oh,
NFL
way
wants the
worse.
storylines.
I mean, the
the
refs were pretty
NFL.
well known for sucking off Tom Brady too, but it was
Yeah.
never that bad.
Yeah,
This is historically bad, though.
Yeah,
Like,
no, this is bad.
Yeah, it's really bad. Well, and like on top of that, like I'm a big like fan of like not calling things.
hmm
Like I'm just like let the players play kind of thing. Let it
Yeah.
play out.
except for
it'll be
when
alright.
it's like obviously egregious.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
it's egregious, you have to call that.
You
Like,
have to call it, and also you can't just pick one team to do that for. Like,
Yes.
You can't let one team play it out and then call penalties on the other team. That's
Yes.
fucked.
Like it's your job. Do your job.
If you're gonna do no calls, you got to do that for both teams.
Mm-hmm. Call everything or
thought
call
so.
nothing.
Dude, I think this year's had like so many upsets. It is crazy how many teams have won that you just had no idea it was gonna be good.
Yeah. Like the
Like the
Vikings. Sam
Vikings?
Darnold is
Yeah.
casually the new fucking Peyton Manning out of
Yeah.
nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like what? And then
Man's
and then
been
the other
slinging it. He's thrown for 300 yards at least in all 3 of those games.
Yep.
crazy. He looked like one of the best teams in the NFC right now. You're like,
Multiple
what?
touchdowns. He did it from the end zone to the 50.
Yeah.
Just casually. And then Justin Jefferson ran it
also-
the rest of the way, but
The Pittsburgh Steelers. This is
3-0
hilarious,
with
but their-
Justin Fields.
Their kicker is fucking earning his salary this year.
Oh,
'cause they
100%.
can't score touchdowns to save their lives.
And they're winning though. Like they're
They
3-0,
are, but
aren't
their
they?
defense is so good. They
Mhm.
no one can score touchdowns on them, and they
Yeah, I
get
heard
far
they've
enough
only-
down the field that their kicker can score.
Yeah, well, I heard they've only given up like 10 points every game. Like they've
Yeah,
given more
no,
than
their
10
defense
points.
is actually terrifying.
Like that's insanity. That's like insanely good, dude. That's unheard of.
Yup.
Especially in today's NFL where the game is made for teams to score. So, and also the one thing too I want to say is I think the run game is getting back in the NFL. I've just been like watching a bunch of games, and I'm noticing people are running the ball way more than they've ever ran the ball before.
Oh, Baltimore only threw the ball 15 times in their
Yeah,
game
like-
on Sunday. We ran
Yeah.
it 45 times.
Yeah, and you watch the Saints Eagles game, the Saints ran the ball like 40 times.
Yup.
Like it's insane how many times teams are running the ball right now compared to like passing it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know, it's just kind of weird. And like play action's a really big thing right now. And I think especially with like a lot of the defensive looks we're getting, where like the cover two, or, like
Yeah.
2 high safeties, or it's like you can run all over that kind
Yeah,
of.
I was gonna say
formation,
everyone's running
too.
the Tampa 2 defense right now.
Yeah,
So
And it's
Yeah.
terrible against the run. Also, I think there's just a shit ton of talent in the offensive lines this year.
tons.
Like there's
That's a
been
good
so many
deal.
good offensive linemen drafted over the last 5 years. There, every team has a decent offensive line.
Yeah, that's
Not
true.
every team, dude.
No, okay, 'cause I was
Bears.
about to say the caveats for that are the Bears,
the
and
Bears, the
Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Yeah, Tua can't stay healthy as he
And the
was.
Chargers.
Nope. Which
And,
so Tua got his head hit again. Then
Yeah,
in the
another
Seahawks game, the backup guy got sacked. Yes, sir. And his head hit the ground. Hold on.
oh yeah,
Where is
the
it?
backup got hurt.
So they were down to their third string. And I did see a thing that the doctors for the Dolphins have cleared Tua to go back to like practices or whatever as long as he feels okay. Quote.
That's interesting.
Because
Yeah, that's-
he's still on IR. They're not going to put him in the game. So they're at least not fully doing what they did last year where this man almost died and they were like,
Yeah,
all right, put him back out there.
Back in, baby.
Run 'em.
Yeah, yeah.
The coach like put his helmet on, smacked his ass, and was like, "You got this." All right.
Dude, that guy literally had his hands fucking making weird formations and shit. They're like, all right, you're good, right? Okay,
Yeah, he's
get back
literally
in there."
having a seizure on the field.
Well, because that was after he already got hit from the Bills, then like fell over on the way to the huddle.
yeah, and then they
Yeah,
cleared
that
him
was
to play
bad.
the next week.
They got him out of the rest of that game, thankfully. But
Yeah, that was bad, dude. That was bad.
let's see. So that's the headlines.
Well-
We got 5
Fucking
undefeated teams. Bills popping off.
yeah, Bills are insane.
Chiefs, no surprise.
Fucking losers.
Steelers is interesting.
Steelers is a
Apparently,
weird one.
Russell Wilson got hurt, which is why Justin Fields has been the starter. But apparently, he's been
I
doing
think
pretty
that's a
good.
lie, though. I kind of feel like they're like saying he's hurt.
Just so
But,
they
like-
can start Justin Fields.
They just
back.
don't
want
I think they're just- yeah, Russell
Dude.
Wilson's fucking washed, bro.
Mhm,
I know, and
mhm.
Justin Fields is not bad.
Like he
No,
he
I
was
feel like he fits with this
he was
team.
good at the
Like,
Bears.
I was at
Yeah.
the grocery store on Sunday, and there was a dude who walked in with a Steelers jersey on, and I looked at him. I was like, I wish we never traded Justin. And he's like, yeah, he played good today. I was like,
Damn.
"Dude."
Yup.
And
Bro,
you guys have Caleb Williams, and you're like, yeah.
it's tragic. You know who I want to talk about?
Uh.
I want to talk about the motherfucking Carolina Panthers and Andy Dalton.
Oh, and they got
Yes,
away, they
sir.
got away.
I know,
Motherfucking
right?
Andy Dalton ththrew for almost 400 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yes,
No
sir.
Will they
interceptions.
keep it going, do you think? Or do you think it's a one-hit wonder kind of thing?
I'm
I
not
don't know, but
sure.
If you had an all Carolina Panthers lineup in fantasy, I sent this to you and Robert Tyler. But if you had an all Carolina
yeah.
Panthers lineup, you would have had 131 fantasy points.
That's insane, dude. I can't believe how well they played. Like, what?
Dalton had 24 and a half.
Ooh.
Their
That running back, yeah.
had 20, almost 28.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a hard time believing they're gonna be that good again. You know what I mean?
Panthers
Like,
play the Bengals, which the Bengals
The
are
Bengals got a
0
fucking
3
sting
and
right
did
now,
just
so-
lose to the Commanders. So,
yeah,
because
yeah.
I mean, it's hard to remember like Andy Dalton actually playing because he hasn't played in so long. He was
It's
kind
been a
of
hot
a
second,
washed
yeah.
backup for a while. But I think in the beginning, like he was good. And clearly, obviously, he was. Part of it might have been because he was against the Raiders. But
Raiders suck.
this man
Sorry,
did
Cody.
throw.
I don't want to talk about it.
This
The Raiders
man
are
I don't
terrible.
want to talk about it.
did throw for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. Because, as everybody knows, the Panthers
Hey,
got
y'all
like
lost to the Falcons. I don't want to hear about it.
They almost beat the Chiefs,
Yeah, so did we.
and we only lost them because Nick Sirianni's a fraud. All right, Robert, it's
Oh,
time to
that's
fucking
true,
time out the
actually.
Eagles. I've been holding this shit back. Fuck Nick
Tyler's about
Sirianni.
all right.
Fucking Italian piece of shit needs to get off the fucking roster. Cut his ass.
Here,
Cut his
here.
ass.
I'll bleep it, but we need to get rid of this.
Sirianni just fucking.
Dude.
So,
All right.
Well,
for anybody who doesn't watch football or know what happened, the Eagles played the Falcons on Monday Night Football. And first quarter, 0-0. Eagles get down to the Falcons, like 5?
5-5, yeah.
And then they can't get a touchdown. Cool, whatever. 4th and 5, you think take the easy field goal.
yeah, still plenty of time left in the game, by the way. This wasn't like a desperation
There's
30
3
seconds
quarters
left.
left.
No, it's literally first quarter, you just take the points and take the lead. And they're
Yeah.
like, no, you know what? We'll go for it.
Yep.
They don't get it. Then
Oh.
they lose the game because even though we were able to come back and get the lead, then, this isn't as mad as the field goal crap, but they're on like the 5 again. They go for it's 3rd down. They go for a pass. Easy pass. Saquon Barkley's wide open. Just catch it, touchdown, win the game. Nope, drops it. So they kick the field goal this time, but instead of being up by like 6, they're only up by like 2 or something. And then there's still a minute 30. And you think,
They're up
okay,
by 6.
Falcons had what? 1 timeout? No timeouts?
No timeouts.
Yeah.
No timeout.
So you think sick, we're good. They have no timeouts.
The
But
Eagles are up by 6. The Falcons have no timeouts.
yep.
No timeouts, a minute 30 left.
So they kick it,
The whole field.
touchback, they get like to the 30. And Kirk Cousins, which is honestly an impressive drive. Like as upset as it was that we lost, it was legit on them. Our defense decided to turn into a wet grocery plastic bag and let them go down the field in like 4 plays, letting them get out of bounds every play, and
Yep.
just done. They get a touchdown, then we get the ball back, 30 seconds left. You're like, okay, we have a shot because they do like 2 good plays, and then
Downfield. Yeah, and we only need 10 more yards for a field goal to win the game.
yep.
There's,
And-
there's 45 seconds left.
Then there's pressure, and Jalen Hurts throws into triple coverage, interception, game over.
Yeah.
And then
It's so Nick Sirianni needs to be fired. And like on top of that, not only that, like that is a fireable fucking game in my opinion. Like, why are you throwing the ball on 3rd down? I'm sorry, like that's stupid. If you're trying to burn time and win the game, you run the ball. Okay. And honestly, Barkley might get that touchdown or get that 1st down if you run the ball.
yes,
If Sirianni was Dallas's head coach, he would have been fired that game for sure.
yes,
Already. And honestly, then we get the Saints game. Okay. The Eagles can't fucking get a touchdown to save their lives, but they can get in the red zone. Okay.
yes.
This dude goes for 2 4th down conversions in a row. Both of them each 4th and 4.
Does the
and
same
he doesn't
thing
get either of them
on the
And
Saints 10.
Yes, and we're down. And we're
No
down
field goals.
0-3 all the way till the 3rd quarter. Okay. Then the most egregious call I've ever seen in my goddamn life. There's 7 seconds left in the half, and the Eagles have a 4th and 1. Instead of kicking the field goal to just get some points on the board, with mind you, 7 seconds before the half, they go for a fake tush push, and it fails miserably.
Yep.
And it's like, dude, what is this guy doing? Like, I really think he's trying to get fired. I really do.
I just don't understand. It makes no sense. You're
No sense.
paying this kicker Kicking field goals is what he does. It's what he knows how
Yes.
to do. It's what he's done his whole life.
Good at him.
You'll get 6 easy points. All right. No, man. It's like that meme that Cade said, Tyler. But 7 is more than 3. We gotta go
Yeah.
for 7.
Seriously though, like this dude literally only knows how to get touchdowns. He has no idea what's going on. And
he
then
doesn't even know how to get.
Well,
touchdowns.
and then we can't even
No,
get
he
touchdowns
doesn't.
because Jalen Hurts. So in the Falcons game, he throws a sick touchdown pass to Devontae Smith, where Devontae Smith goes in the end zone and then fakes to the right and then cuts left. Boom, touchdown. And then in the Saints game, they're like, all right, we're going to run the exact same play. But Jalen Hurts just stands there and stares that way the whole time and then throws the ball before Devontae Smith even turns left. And
Actually, the right call.
in the
Devontae
end
Smith
zone,
messed up.
the cornerback or whatever, defensive guy, stared Jalen Hurts down and was like,
I
cool.
read it.
He's just
What
gonna,
up? You gonna pass to me?
yeah, he's
Well,
like,
he
cool,
didn't
I'm
go
gonna catch
right
it.
to it.
And then he caught it.
Yeah. I mean, the
It was
problem
supposed to
is
be a timing route, but also Jalen
It
Hurts
was,
was
yeah.
staring at the defender who was right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Like,
And then he threw it to him anyway.
But Devontae Smith also flattened the route
he
out.
he
Like,
fucked the route, but also
yeah.
that's not all on Devontae Smith.
No, it's on both. Honestly, It's
Yeah.
on both.
because,
Like, also, yeah, sorry.
I was just saying, I get, every team has 2 main star receivers, and AJ Brown is down, so you're like, cool, Devontae Smith. But this isn't Madden. Nobody gives a fuck about the stats. Throw it to who's open.
Yeah,
Throw it to
The
the open
problem-
guy.
It's about winning the
Problem is-
game.
yeah. I mean, the interception I'm actually not unhappy about. It's just the fumble. That is like the worst.
Yeah,
like, the
this-
interception.
this
I can
was dumb.
explain. The fumble is disgusting. I mean, you're holding a ball with 2 fucking fingers, running to the left, and you're holding the ball to the right. Like you're asking to
Yep.
fumble the ball, and
Yup.
Yeah, so he
it's
got
pathetic.
He got pressured, ran with one hand on the ball. The guy behind him grabbed his foot, and he like fell and dropped it.
Yep.
It's weird because most quarterbacks, you think the O-line does its job. They're in the pocket, cool. They're chilling. They're gonna find somebody who's open. Jalen Hurts, the more time you give him, the
Yep.
more he's likely to make mistakes.
Yep.
It's either that.
Fucking timing routes. That's all he does.
It's true. He's like the opposite of Aaron Rodgers, bro. Aaron
is,
Rodgers,
he-
you give him time to roll out of the pocket and start running, he's gonna throw a fucking dime to somebody 40 yards
Yep.
down the field. If you give
Yes.
Jalen Hurts too much time in the pocket, he's gonna panic and throw an interception.
It's
Well-
because he needs the system. He needs the system to be working for him, and like that's why I don't get like either. Because like honestly, if like same thing in that Falcons game, like instead of just throwing that ball up randomly while you're getting tackled, just throw the ball out of bounds, dude. Just reset the play. Let's just
Yup.
figure out a new play, and like that's what Joe needs to do more of. Like I know everyone's like, I love when he runs around and does all this shit. I fucking hate it because he sucks at it.
When
if
he
he's gonna
sucks.
run, he needs to do like the Lamar Jackson and just pull the fucking ball down and run.
When he does
Yes.
do that, most of the time it works. Like he did have like
Yeah.
a 20-yard run in the Saints game or whatever.
Yeah. he's
And he had some good runs in the Falcons game. But sometimes, even when the pocket doesn't collapse, he just crumbles and rolls out immediately. And it's
Yeah.
like, why are
He
you?
just feels fake pressure. That's what it is. Like he just feels like there's pressure.
It's
when
like
there
yeah,
isn't
it's
pressure.
like he gets nervous.
I think he does. But like, the funny thing is you look at his stats. He threw for 311 yards, ran for like 60. Like
Yeah.
that's fucking insane. And by the way, he has the highest completion percentage of any Eagles quarterback through the
Mhm.
first 3 weeks ever in franchise history. Like that's insane, dude.
Jesus.
Like
That's
I
fucking
don't.
good. I mean, you consider
It
the Eagles
is.
have had Cunningham and Mike Vick
Yeah, McNabb.
and McNabb. Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
Nick.
like it's yeah.
Apparently, Nick Sirianni came out and was saying that he should let the offensive coordinator actually call plays, and we're like, well, no fucking shit.
Oh my god, bro!
Yeah.
What the fuck
Yeah.
did you hire him for then?
Yeah.
Does the offensive
Oh.
coordinator just recommend plays and Nick Sirianni just picks the worst
I
one?
think so.
Well, apparently what's happening is Kellen Moore, the offensive coordinator, he calls all the plays until 4th down, and then he lets Nick Sirianni call them.
That's a horrible decision.
And
Yeah,
it's
why?
horrible.
You shouldn't let
It's
Nick do any
horrible.
He's
plays.
a good offensive coordinator. Let him call
It's
the fucking plays.
I know, because apparently Nick said that he overrode Kellen Moore's decisions on the 4th down plays in the Saints game, and everyone's
Jesus.
like, "Why are you doing that?" He's like, "I thought it gave us the best opportunity to win." And
No,
it's like,
you
that's
idiot.
not even true. Because I was looking at it. It's like if we take the 3 field goals, the Saints game's not even fucking close.
No, we would have won
Yep.
like 20 something to 12.
Yeah, like it's not even close.
But instead, we had to score
And-
all our points in the fourth quarter and rely on the defense, which thankfully this time actually decided to show up.
Yeah, the defense was huge.
You know,
Jalen
got
Carter
sacks,
is a
got an
monster.
interception. Jordan Davis did a sack.
Huff Puff Davis finally got a
Puff
sack.
fucking Puff Davis, bro. And I'm not gonna lie to you, he looked like a spry fucking chick in that game. I was watching him because I fucking hate him because he's been ass the last 2 years, right?
Yeah.
I've never seen this man move that fast ever, dude. Like when they did a
Someone
stunt
probably
with
told him
him.
he was going to get fucking cut if he didn't start hustling.
Honestly, I kind of think so. Like there was way more energy with that team against the Saints than I've seen in years. Like I haven't seen a defense play that hard ever as an Eagles fan. I'm not
Yeah.
even lying to you.
Yup.
They were probably like, guys, we should not have lost that game as the Falcons. Get your crap
We should
together.
not have. The Eagles should be 3-0 right now. The
Oh,
Eagles
100%.
absolutely should be 3-0. No
That's
questions
definitely
about
true.
it. And
Oh.
you know what? We got the Bucks coming up this weekend, which is interesting because AJ Brown's ruled out and Devontae Smith's ruled out.
Ooh, that's
So-
gonna be
Which,
tough.
yeah,
Our
that's
best wide
another thing.
receiver
Best wide receiver is
is-
Dallas Goddard.
Here, one second.
That was sick. Sorry to kind of like hijack the whole football segment as an Eagle squad, but Devontae
got it.
Smith catches a pass, is getting tackled by like two dudes, gets pushed backwards. The refs don't blow the play dead. A third guy comes in, helmet to helmets him, knocks Devontae Smith's helmet out, knocks
And it
him
was a little bit
out.
out of bounds too, wasn't it?
I think it was like in the field,
Oh, okay.
but knocks him out. He's laying down on the field. And I didn't see this, but I think Tyler was saying the guy allegedly like spit on him. Which,
Ooh,
like,
that's-
I would not be surprised because it's the Saints and they did
Yeah,
the whole
Saints are
bounty
pretty
gate
well
thing.
known for playing dirty.
And someone, the player who did the hit, I guess I saw he made a post on Instagram. He's like, I would never deliberately injure somebody. I was just making a play on the ball. Put a shrug emoji. Get well, number 6. It's like, bro, come on.
Fucking
You know you did that shit. You know
Yeah.
the defensive coordinator slid you a hundo. And you were like, all right.
Yeah, that's probably true. I wanted to go back to the like retarded fumbles
Oh, yeah.
thing. Like the one Jalen Hurts did. Did you all see the one Dak did in the game against the Ravens?
I don't think so,
Man,
no.
So he got snapped the ball. Okay, there was a little bit of pressure. He had Odafe Owe coming down the middle, and so Dak tries to roll out. Okay, the ball, he just drops it. It didn't hit his thigh. It didn't hit. Nobody hit it. He just dropped the fucking ball.
Oh, my God.
And he managed to jump on it, but it ended up being like an 8-yard sack.
Jesus Christ, that's hilarious. So Ravens are alive. Cody's no longer on suicide watch. You're not on the bottom of the division. That's the Bengals.
And the Browns, right? Have they fucking won a game yet?
Yeah, I think they did.
Oh, did they finally win?
Andy, how you feeling about Da Bears?
Our offensive line is like definitely a high point in the mouth. That's how I feel.
Sure, dude.
It kind of sucks because it is like a double-edged sword. You got like a rookie quarterback who is like has good prospects. He can get good, but when he's surrounded by an offensive line, this man does not know what to do. He can't know if he's gonna be able to trust his pocket at all. And then the last game with the Colts that he was in, like the fourth quarter, you see him like actually, because they're so far down and they're having to try to pick up the pace, but it's like he's doing really good on like these short call plays and shit. But it's like anytime he has enough time, he fucks up. But then when his pocket collapses, it's understandable, and he also fucks up. It seems like he's just like balancing these rookie mistakes that he's having, where he's trying to get in with these rookie mistakes that he's having, also trying to fit that in with not being able to be covered, or at least trust his coverage.
Mhm.
I think that's the shittiest thing about that situation. That's why I said like I wish we had Fields, because at this point, I feel like we would be pretty good.
Yeah, because Fields was used to the system. He was there a couple years.
I'd like to interrupt our regularly scheduled programming to let y'all know that Tyler has disappeared because there's a bat in his mother's house.
Yeah. A injured bat. She just randomly. I don't know how.
Bat.
I
I was
know.
telling my coworker a funny bat story this morning. Have I told you guys how I almost like made COVID in the school? I brought a bat to
Oh.
school one time.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah.
God!
I
Did you
just-
do the Ozzy Osbourne and bite its head off in front of all the kids?
Mm-hmm.
No, and I was honestly like stupid. I didn't know shit about bats. I didn't know they were super dangerous. I just found a bat before school because I was smoking a cigarette in this area, and I was like, "Oh, that's a bat on the wall." I put it in a fucking like big gulp, so like a like a
A big gas station cup.
yeah, dude, like a huge gas station cup. And I was like walking around school, and it's like before school started, before the bell rang, and like I'm walking around the school showing all the kids, like, yo, look at this. And we were like freshmen in high school, and they're like all looking at me like, what the fuck, dude? I'm like, what do you mean, what the fuck? This is pretty awesome, dude. Have you ever seen a bat? And my science teacher comes up, he's like, what's in the cup? And I was like, it's a bat. He's like, oh shit, he grabs it like it's a bomb. And he starts hauling it outside.
Oh my god!
Oh
He's
my
very
god, dude.
gently. He's like holding it out in front of him, sidestepping out of the way. He's like, I need to kick this outside.
Yeah,
learned-
bats carry
learned-
hella diseases.
I learned that I almost committed biological warfare that fucking day against my school.
Bro, you should have just tossed it into
That's
the
pretty
room with all
crazy.
the people you don't like.
If I, dude, oh my god, if I knew I could do that,
Anyway,
that would be so
Funny.
bad.
let's we gotta start wrapping it up here. But Cody,
Yeah.
Ravens got the Bills this week. How you feeling?
You got the Bills at Baltimore this week. I think now that we have a win, I think we're going to be okay. I don't know that we're going to beat the Bills, but I think it's going to be a good game.
Mhm.
And it's not the Chiefs, so the refs shouldn't fuck us as hard as they would
Hopefully.
otherwise. And I
'Cause-
think, honestly, I think if the refs fuck us like that in Baltimore, they're probably not going to make it out of the city alive.
Yeah, that's fair. Because the Bills
but-
did just put up 47, but that was
Yeah, but-
against the Jaguars.
Now, granted, that was against Jacksonville, and Jacksonville is apparently just fucking terrible this year, so...
So that should be a
I'm not
good
worried
game.
about that so much. I think our defense has to figure it out, or we're going to get cut up. I think our offense is fine.
Andy,
It'll be a good game.
Y'all got the Rams?
Rams. Well, Rams did just beat Niners, right?
which was
I'm pretty
good.
scared- I'm pretty scared on that next game. Then,
The Rams are pretty good, man. Matt Stafford's still
if I
fucking
had a,
good.
if I had a,
They
bet, I'd
did
say
get
Rams.
roasted by the Cardinals, 41-10.
That is true.
I don't know. If I had a bet money, I'd probably put it on the Rams.
I think if the Bears figure out their offensive line, I think they'll be fine.
If they, I think so, but I don't know.
Who
about
knows
that.
if that's going to happen, but
Because the Rams did take the Lions to overtime and almost win.
that is true.
We got
and,
Bucks or Eagles.
Yep, Eagles got the Buccaneers this week. The
Is
rematch
it,
of the
in
wild
Philly or
card
in Tampa?
in Tampa, so it's literally the rematch of the playoff game last year.
Yep.
After our
I don't know,
tragic
man. Baker
collapse.
Mayfield has been playing really well now that he doesn't play for the fucking Browns.
He do be cooking. If our defense stays as good as
Mike
it was
Evans is
last
always a
week,
threat.
we might have a chance.
Chris
If
Godwin and Mike Evans are good wide receivers. Defense has to play well.
so, I think we need three things to happen. We need our defense to keep showing up. We need Nick Sirianni to turn his fucking headset off. And we need Jalen Hurts to not do retarded turnovers. And I think we got it in the bag.
I think
If-
that's a slightly tall order, but I think it's certainly possible.
If the stars align and all three of those things happen. Kelly, if you're listening, put a word in with the man upstairs for me.
Yo, J-Man.
If by the grace of one of Jesus's nutsack hairs we somehow win this game, I'll take it.
Bro, that's how I feel about the Bills game, honestly. The Bills are so fucking good right now. Baltimore's gonna have to be they have to play like they did last year if we're gonna have a chance of winning that game.
And Thursday Night Football, we got Cowboys Giants, which honestly,
Giants.
Yeah, I was gonna say screw both those teams, but go Giants. I hate them
Hey,
less.
Danny Dimes, he was slinging it last weekend.
They did beat the Browns.
They did beat the Browns.
So we'll see. I mean, that actually seems like a pretty alright Thursday night football matchup. Most of them are pretty trash. The last one was. So we shall see. I'm excited
Aaron
football's back,
Rodgers hasn't ripped his entire leg off yet, so the Jets are playing well.
which is good, which is good. Yeah, and on that note, Tyler's still gone, but we're gonna cut it. We're out of here. Thanks guys for participating. Thank you everybody for listening. And we'll see you next time.